Widows, boss and girls, how you all doing? Today we're doing a very different style of episode. There are three things in the paranormal right now that have kind of got my back up, and we are going to discuss them, but with a new addition to the channel. Just before we get in there, I have been sent this. The Lady in the Bay Window 2 by William C. Grave. Now this was sent to me free of charge. So, if you don't know what The Lady in the Bay Window is, Justin did a podcast with the owner of this house. He told his story, and then a book was announced, and the book came out, and the book nearly made me shit the bed. It was a scary book, even though it was very understated, not your typical horror, because this was him and his friends, and then in turn him and his family. He's never seen it yet. Maybe he does in this when I get to the end. But it's like this understated, creepy, horrible thing, and then more evidence comes forward to make you think, oh, I think this could be real. Ooh, I love a good ghost story. You know, I watch Uncanny and I like Uncanny, those types of things. Yes, I know, I'm a skeptic, I'm a debunker, but I still like to believe. Lady in the Bay Window 2, I'm going to link it in the description down below, because the first book, as you can see there, is #1 Amazon best-selling paranormal author. He doesn't make a penny off these. All of the proceeds of book #1 went to charity. Incredible. So, you can pick this up on Amazon. I will link it in the description down below. Awesome read, good bedtime reading. Everyone I know that has read the first book enjoyed it. Whether you believe or don't believe, it's still a good read. Hey, William, let me in your house, will you? Please? Pretty please? Go by the book. One of them is something I said I was not going to cover because Hell Week could turn into Hell Month, and it's a lot of videos, and the first time around I got a lot of hate for it. The second time round nobody cared. This time round I didn't care. I couldn't care less about Sam and Colby's Hell Month. By all accounts, it wasn't very good. But beyond the not very good, something has absolutely blown my mind. The work of Kenny Biddle. And in the side-eye guy presenting the work from Kenny Biddle. So, in order to explain how serious and how easy it is to make these mistakes in the paranormal, I've introduced something new into this channel. I think you like this. It's called the Board of Bullshit. Now, I have changed the lighting to make this extra spooky. Woo. So, this is a house. This house is number 330. This is a house. It's the back of this house, 328. Now, as depicted in this marvellous drawing by myself, this house has a demon. Ooh, scary shit. Depicted there by a winged, black, floating entity type thing. Look, no legs, wings, demon. This is number 328, the same sort of thing, but backwards. I got the chimney wrong. Don't judge me. It's still not the same mistake that Sam and Colby made. 328, but in the doorway you will notice absolutely nothing. Why? Because that's the wrong house. That is 328. The back's on to 330. Now, while they may have reported a few little disturbances, it was nothing compared to 330. 330, where light fittings and fans fell from ceilings and nearly killed entire families. 330, where the daughter was pulled down the stairs by a demon. 330, recently featured in the Conjuring movie. Kenny Biddle actually went to 330 and 328, looked at the porch and went, but couldn't go in. Fair enough, it's somebody's property. Now then, we have a flow diagram. So, 330, 328. So 330, the actual house. Evidence? None. Why? No one was in there. Why? Wrong fucking house. So, we go to 328, the wrong fucking house. Evidence, tons. Why? Fakery. Why? Wrong fucking house. Sam stood on the stairs of 328 and said the following. She was dragged down these stairs and landed right here. Oh, look at this haunted wardrobe. This is where Lorraine said a demon came from. What was Ed in there having a strangle wank? The wrong house. I've watched Seg's video, I laughed all the way through it, but Seg makes a point. We all kicked off at the tappity tap of the toes, but were Sam and Colby complicit in that? Not sure. Initially I thought they were not complicit and, you know, Sam was visibly upset, but in the videos I've watched since, Sam cries every 5 fucking minutes, the loser. So I'm starting to think they were complicit in it all. So in agreement with the side-eye guy, and in agreement with Kenny Biddle and anyone with any actual common sense, Sam and Colby should be dragged over the coals for this. This was Sam and Colby's magnus opus for Hell Month. In the wrong fucking house. They've jumped on the hype of a movie, gone to the wrong house, provided evidence, released that, without somebody on the production team or editing staff or any... Nobody noticed they were in the wrong house. This one. Not this one. I don't believe that. So here's what I think happened. Sam and Colby. They wanted to, as part of Hell Week, go to this house. And whoever's living there, I imagine, said, no, we've had enough of this crap. It's not even haunted anymore. Hasn't been haunted since the Smurls left in the 80s. All that's covered in more detail on the Side Eye Guys video. Go and check that out. But Sam and Colby, they love this. The dollar. Have I done that the right way? I don't care. The dollar, the didgeridoo in Australia, pounds in the UK, and wherever Kulaks is from, I think they deal in slices of bread. The dollar, more important than credibility. So what do I believe Sam and Colby did? They said, ooh, Hell Week, Hell Month, grand finale, 3:30. You're not allowed in there. Shit. But the dollary-doos, the more important than credibility. Fuck it. We'll go in there and hope that nobody notices. And thankfully for the paranormal world, there is a Kenny Biddle that went, it's not the right house. I was there not so long ago. What are you doing? And so, Beardos Weirdos and Sam and Colby fans, I've got to ask you, should Sam and Colby answer to this? I think so. They answered to the tappity tap of the Conjuring house because they weren't at fault, potentially. But surely they're at fault for the wrong house. I mean, even if they thought they were in the right house and then all the evidence started and they've gone and started editing and then realised they're in the wrong house, well, like, shit, we shouldn't be having evidence from here. So either all of their equipment is malfunctioning or somebody on their crew is faking it all for them, or they knew exactly what they were doing. They faked the entire thing from the wrong house. Idiots. And so, next on the agenda is this photograph. This is apparently paranormal evidence in a photograph. Now, I can see a dark graveyard. I can see... I don't know what that is. That looks kind of like a skull, I guess. Like a cartoon skull, crossbones. Maybe that's a gravestone or some... I don't know. There seems to be some sort of building. It's pareidolia is what that is. And then there's 2 gravestones and a clear torchlight. There's even a little hand on there. Now, this is as good an image as I can get. This is as big as it was sent to me. I'm not a photographer. I know very little about photography, so I don't really debunk photography. I stay away from it. I tell people if you need advice or anything on that, then please hit up Kenny Biddle or Mythos. I don't know if Mythos is doing that sort of thing anymore, but they're the guys for photography. Ooh, this is the next picture. What's that? I mean, it looks like a torch to me. Potentially a pair of legs behind said torch. But I don't know, I wasn't there. I can't debunk that. But then I got sent videos. And so again, I will use the board of bullshit. Quality. Potato. Did you see it? So, we've looked at the quality. Potato. We've looked at the video. Is it a bug? Or is it a ghost orb? Bug. Definitely a bug. Ghost orb. Lol. I have never ever seen a convincing ghost orb in a video. It is always dust. It is always bugs, insects, and just debris in the air. It is as simple as that. And normally, I wouldn't mock somebody because maybe they truly believe it. But they sent me another video. Check out this. Apparently, they can make this object fall whenever they want. Whenever they want. Now then, we will go back to the board. Quality. Better. Poltergeist. No. Stamping. Yes. What does that mean? Bullshit. Somebody sent me a video of them saying that they can make this object move whenever they want, and then I hear them stamping on the floor. I don't have my headset in, and I could hear it off my headphones on the desk. 3 distinct stamps, and then this thing shifts with each one of them until it falls over. And this has been sent to me in my emails as legitimate paranormal activity. It is bullshit. This I would normally have ignored if it hadn't have been for this, because this has been a complete waste of my time. And my moderators, because this was sent to the moderators. I have 2 email addresses, a business and one that the moderators moderate, and Jolene sent this to me anyway and was like, maybe you need to check it out, and I'm like, it's bullshit. The mods didn't say bullshit, the mods just vet things to see if it's immediately fake. So, the email reads, "Hey Beardo and team, the object, a make fall over developed from the middle of a black and white photo taken at home back in 2008. What? I'm still able to make the object fall over today at any time. I imagine you can. You're stamping more than the Heartbreak Kid winding up to drop sweet chin music as somebody's fucking jaw. Paranormal is as real as the air we breathe. I'm not faking anything. Yours faithfully, SGA, aka Ghost Bait Paranormal." Stamping. Yes. Bullshit. That is you stamping on the floor to make that thing fall. That is not paranormal. That is called a vibration. Now, does that mean you're faking it? I think so. But maybe you just don't understand that when you stamp your feet on the floor, it vibrates. Things are going to fall over, especially a plastic or whatever that mask is made out of, leading to the conclusion that this is bullshit. But now that I've seen this bullshit, I can safely assume that you know that this is a bug. The flight path, everything. If it wasn't for the potato quality, you could probably see the wings and legs quite clearly. You can make out that it is a bug. Probably like a daddy long legs style thing. Definitely a bug. So, on account that your second video was bullshit, we can safely surmise that the first video was bullshit. Now, I have downloaded those images into my phone, and the one of the skull in the house and shit, it looks like vape to me. It looks like somebody's done this and then had the flash on the camera. Now, normally, I wouldn't really address something like this, but I think this is the second time this crap has been sent to me. Don't send me fake stuff thinking you can pull the wool over my eyes, especially when it's this bad. If you turn up online being like, I tested Beardo and he got me, I don't understand. I'll be honest here, I don't understand people's motives. How fucking bizarre. And now back to the board for our final puzzle of the week. A lot of people are like, hey, have you checked out Haunt Media? And I opened the page, and as you can see, it's Colton and Tanner. It's Mindseed. Well, the guys that don't do Mindseed anymore. So, Mindseed, the original, bullshit. Colton faking numerous times. All of us did. Now top 5 bullshit. They do compilation videos that are still bullshit. Very important, that word. Bullshit. Mindseed, the spin-off. Haunt Media. Tanner and Colton. Still bullshit. 59.6k subs. New content? No. Old bullshit. They are discussing clips from Mindseed that they were involved in. Not only that, but they seem to have cherry-picked the clips for stuff that has been heavily debunked. The head popping out of the lake, the barn shaking, all of the stuff that me, Purple when he was debunking, and the Shape covered many, many moons ago, and Dandalf, they used the chair stacking video as well. They're recycling old bullshit. And they're already on 14 videos at 59.6k subscribers. All they've done is react to their own content, still refusing to look into the camera in a dark room so you can only see a floating head. It looks shit. No originality, nothing. Now, debunkers have a lot of people coming at them being like, you don't make original content, what would you know? At least it's not bullshit. It's transformative. And therein is the problem with the paranormal world right now. There are really decent, legitimate teams out there just trying to get a crumb, to get somebody to notice them. And they do honest work. They go out, they investigate, they capture nothing. They may use equipment, they may not, but they're honest about it at the very least. And nobody watches them. Two guys that either left or were sacked from Mindseed team back up, start telling the same shite stories with the same shite moustaches and get all of these views. Now, I think Haunt Media back in the day was Colton's channel because he had this thing why I don't fuck with Ouija boards, but now Tanner is back and they basically Mindseed 2.0 but shitter, and they're already at 56.6k subscribers with barely anything original to their videos other than some talking head stuff, and still maintaining that all of the fakery that they were caught out for is real. And I swear, I looked at it and I was like, I'm pretty sure every clip they've showed are the debunked clips, like videos that have done really well on my channel. They included every one of those in this. So is Casey aware of this? Is Casey supportive of this? Is this their fuck you to Casey? Because, you know, by all accounts, the man's got a massive, massive ego. I don't know. But it highlights how crap this field is right now, where bullshitters quit or get fired, start new bullshit. Bullshit reigns supreme, rises to the top. Don't get me started on my haunted project. I have just seen my haunted road trip where they go to the Pendle farmhouse. It was like watching your generic fake ghost hunting video. Knocks, bangs, taps, doors opening, screaming, running. What happened to we are the most documented real paranormal investigators ever, or something, whatever those lines were. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Didn't watch on purpose. So I was sat there reading Lady in the Bay Window 2, and I'm like, ooh. First book was absolutely fantastic. Raised a lot of money for charity. The writer, somebody that I've got to know quite well, didn't make a penny off it. All the proceeds went to charity. Now the second part is out. This is based off his real life events. You'll have seen Ghost on Trent go there. My haunted project have gone there. But the second book is out. And William C. Grave, that's not what I call him, has sent me, and Mrs. Geek, a signed copy of the book. To Beardo and Mrs. Geek, sleep tight. So he sent me a signed copy of the book because of my support of the first book, which I obviously really appreciate because these books are fantastic. If you're waiting for ooga booga jump scares and stuff, that ain't coming. Yeah, I'm reading this book. Scary book, very well written. And then I just see this over dramatic nonsense and I'm like, my, how they've fallen. Is this what they do all over Amazon Prime now? So, do please let me know your thoughts on the comment section down below. Do you like the board? Should we keep the board? What should we use the board for next? It is meant to be comedy, and if somebody is insulted by the comedy board, then, I don't know, go watch something else. Couldn't care less. There will be a link to The Lady in the Bay Window 2 in the description down below, because William C. Grave, that's his real name, honest, has done a fantastic job with this. Halfway through it, fantastic. Much love to you all. Beardo out. Right, you need to get out of my way now.